Tip-off goes to Indiana. Here's Mitchell. Outside Billings. Pass to Clark. There's a screen by Billings. Clark can't get it to go.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Here's Nelson Adota. To the inside. Griner, good.
Not afraid to play rough and rugged. Griner shows the ability to power through contact.
Outside Billings. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. And a shot by Clark, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
She muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and she's on her way to the line.
Standing 6'9", Griner is so tough to stop. Partially because of her underrated strength, helps her go through contact.
You know, I had to do a double take just seeing Brittany Griner in a new uniform.
Yeah, no longer with the Mercury after 12 marvelous seasons. Won a championship in 2014, 9 All-Star appearances, 2 scoring titles. Griner had an incredible impact in Phoenix.
Now here's Boston. Clock at 6. The 3. Again, the miss by the Fever. Pass to Miller. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Mitchell outside. Now here's Clark. There's a screen by Billings. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Cole. Fires from deep. They get it back. Boston. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Clark outside. Now Hull. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Clark. The tray buries the long-range jumper.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Griner. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Clark. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Clark outside. Pass to Boston. The second chance effort. The Sun pull it in. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Good. First shot, first basket.
The height difference there was huge, but she canceled it out with great body control in the air.
That body control right there is essential. If you're giving up a bunch of height on flat ground, then you better be good in the air.
And be able to adjust in the air, too.
Now here's Hull. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
This is the pure shooting ability of Mitchell at work. Allows her to score right off the pass.
Now Miller. Pass to Nelson Adota. Down low. Griner, shot is good.
Because of Griner's remarkable size and strength, she creates a mismatch against almost every defender.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. The Sun leading. She's covered by Clark. Back to Griner. And Clark pulls it down.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
After 11 seasons and 5 All-Star selections, Alyssa Thomas was traded by the Sun.
Yeah, Thomas led Connecticut to 2 finals and was top 5 in MVP voting the last 3 years. She's really known for her grit and her great team-first mindset. I think Thomas is leaving a big void to fill.
Now here's Miller.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Lets the 3 fly.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And here's Indiana. A 4-point game. Mitchell with it. She's got 5. Now here's Hull. Pass to Boston. Here's Mitchell from deep. Nailed from 3-point land.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Miller, Hull defending. Griner inside, working on Boston. That's her 4th basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Tremendous job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave her a little pump fake, and it opened it right up for her.
Now here's Mitchell. 8 points for her. Lexi Hull on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Indiana.
Nice job by Mitchell. She's a primary scoring option in terms of talent, instincts, and productivity.
She's covered by Mitchell. Now Griner. Rebounded by the Fever.
Well, she rushed that one, but he was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Pass to Clark. This one for 3. That one drops, and she's now 2 for 5.
Look, I'm not sure who was supposed to pick her up, but someone's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving her that wide open.
Here's Griner. She's guarded by Boston. Griner inside, working on Boston. Griner, good.
I mean, that has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Mitchell outside. Clark from outside the arc. And another 3 for Indiana.
From 3-point range, she's hit the ground running. What a first quarter for her from deep.
Pass to Griner. Yes, once again. And she remains a perfect 6 attempts, 6 makes.
And sometimes this team relies on Griner to shoulder the load offensively. And guess what? She's more than happy to do her part, score the points.
The Sun trailing. She's covered by Clark. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
Caitlin Clark picks one up.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you've struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn him at the line.
The first free throw is good. And so she hits both.
When the Fever won the 2024 draft lottery, I think everyone in the world knew who they were going to take, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, she's already had a massive impact on the Fever and the league. On the floor, Clark's passing and limitless range are just tremendous weapons offensively. And then off the floor, I mean, I think the Fever might be the hottest ticket around the W.
Here's Burke. Pass to Edwards. Burke covered by Harris. Shot clock at 6. Now Burke. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
You just don't realize how difficult it is to hit a shot that deep. Man, that was sweet.
Seriously, and I was looking over at the opponent's bench, and they couldn't believe it either.
Yeah, they're totally shocked.
Here's Boston. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Sun ahead, up 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a tight one here as the second quarter getting going. And guys, what's your take on the Sun so far?
I like what we're seeing for them going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
Here's the pick. Here's Burke. Off target from three-point range. Indiana trailing. And even 3-on-3 break. And here's Harris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
And that one's good. Burke.
Defense was pretty much non-existent there. Can't leave such a good shooter open like that. Come on.
Outside Cunningham. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute of play. Harris can't hit.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Here's Burke. 6 points for her. There's the 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Indiana with the ball. Trailing by 5. Johnson outside. Pass to Harris. Cunningham up top. Left side Boston. Takes it from 10. And the rebound goes to the Sun. And the call will be against Maisha Hines-Allen. That's her first foul. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Out to the wing. Pass to Griner. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Park down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Johnson looking for her first basket still in this one. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. The three is up.
Edwards grabs the miss.
The Sun with the lead.
Well, with the amount of emphasis on three-point shooting in this league, we see less and less two-big lineups.
Pace and space are the name of the game. You got to have a very fluid set of bigs to run 2 at a time.
And across the globe, looking at different women's and men's basketball leagues and international competitions, that seems to be the trend for every single top league. Basketball has changed. The WNBA has adjusted with everybody else. Nobody was anywhere close to her. She can't believe she didn't bury it.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Indiana with the ball. 7-point differential. Again, the miss by the Fever.
Pass to Morrow.
Edwards. Now Griner. For Boston. And again, it's Connecticut.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Hull. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. Boston outside. Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
An excellent offensive rebounder. How about Boston imposing her will?
Pass to Griner.
Now Morrow.
Covered by Hines Allen. Now Griner. Over Boston. And there's another one for the Sun.
Well, no one has blocked shots like Brittany Griner, a one-of-a-kind defender.
I mean, she led the league in block shots in each of her first 8 years in the W. And it's about more than just her length. Griner just reads the game so well, is such a high IQ player.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Clock at 4. Shoots from 14. Nothing that time. She's 0 for 2. A nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
Griner, she's covered by Mitchell. Here's Morrow. Drops in the layup for 2.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. Misses the mark. Her third miss of the game. 4 for 7 now.
Pass to Miller.
Back to Griner. It's stolen by Kelsey Mitchell. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Makes the bucket. He's now got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 on the game.
In transition, Mitchell is so effective. Great finisher who is so quick.
Outside Miller.
Knocked away.
She's going to win some points with the coach if she keeps boxing out as well as she did right there.
Mitchell outside. Past the hole. Screen by Hines Allen. Here's the three. Cans it from downtown.
Well, from range, Lexi Hull, very effective. Certainly a player you cannot give open looks to.
And the Sun all-time year. When you look at this Sun roster, there are a lot of new faces.
Our leading scorer, DeWanna Bonner, is gone. They also lost Alyssa Thomas, Dejanay Carrington, Brianna Jones, 3 players who spent their entire careers with Connecticut. So it's a new day for the Sun.
Now Griner. 19 points in the game. Miller with it. Launches it. That one, no good. Clark outside. Pass to Mitchell. Crafty move. Rebounded by the Sun. They've led by as many as 11 points. Reiner inside. She's covered by Mitchell. That one goes in.
Terrific assist. That was a diamond from Miller.
So it's Indiana now. Trailing here by 8. Now here's Clark. 9 points in the game. 3-pointer. And another 3 for Indiana.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
Here's Nelson Adota. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Soft touch off the glass.
Unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now here's Mitchell. 7-point differential. Pass to Clark for 3. That one falls coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
I can't believe it. They cannot forget about her like that. She's not going to miss that open look.
And here's Nelson Adota. She's covered by Cunningham. Now here's Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3.
And it's Cunningham with the rebound.
Indiana with the ball. A 4-point game. And here is Mitchell. She's got 16. Here's Clark for 3. Oh, no good. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Griner. Nails the baby hook.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Indiana with the ball. Mitchell, right side. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Nelson Adota. Pass to Griner. No good on the triple. And we're through the first half of play here in the Sun on top, up by 4. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Fans get ready for the Arena Entertainment.
Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brittany Griner.
Her play in the first half was very disciplined, very efficient. Her shot selection was consistently excellent.
That's right, and whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, she's taking only what the defense is giving her and not trying to do too much.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. She's covered by Clark. With the fadeaway, that one falls.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school, and Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark outside. That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
The Sun with the lead. She's covered by Clark.
Monique Billings with some nice D. In the offseason, the Fever were aggressive in pursuing veterans.
Well, the Fever, they like their core, and they want to win now. They signed a bunch of veterans, including Sophie Cunningham, and this is a team that wants to win now. They're sick of losing in Indiana.
And we've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-8-team bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best two teams in the final. It doesn't matter if you're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason.
The three from Kelsey Mitchell. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
Now here's Griner. 25 points in the game.
We know basketball is big in Indiana, and they love the Fever here.
This place is normally sold out these days, massive crowds with tons of energy. This might be the best home court advantage in the W.
Take a break. 2 shots.
She knocks down the first one.
Really, the moment Brittany Griner steps on the floor, she's impacting the game because as an opponent, you have to react to her physical abilities as well as her skill and her touch as a scorer.
That's also good, so she hits them both. Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. Outside. And the shot goes in.
It's almost like she was born to score. Mitchell consistently finds a way to put points on the board. What a skill.
Pass to Miller. Nelson Adota. There's a screen by Miller. To the right side. The fader. The Fever pull it in.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
For the lead. And it's Mitchell getting it to go.
Superb work inside from Mitchell. She's so good at finding space to shoot from the interior.
Connecticut trailing. Now a timeout called by Connecticut.
Well, watching the 2024 playoffs, you felt so good for Kelsey Mitchell.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, here's someone who had never been close to the postseason and then makes her first trip in her 7th year. And she showed out, dropping 21 in her playoff debut.
And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. She's covered by Clark. 5 to shoot. Diamond Miller for 3. No good. The Fever leading. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Clark outside, jacks up a 3, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of players.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Griner. She's got 27. Out of bounds, Sun ball as Connecticut keeps possession. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. 6 to shoot. Griner with the screen to stop the run. The three-pointer is on target.
Oh, some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take him long to go and get those 3 points back.
Clark outside. Hole. Back to Clark. Score the bucket. She is 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And the layup's good off the glass.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Outside Billings.
Clark left side. From the arc. And another 3 for Indiana.
Whatever intensity might have been lacking the first half, these teams are making up for it now.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, things have really picked up.
Now here's Miller.
He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and will shoot 2 at the line.
At the line for UConn, Damian, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. She hits both from the stripe. Now Clark. She's got 23. Pass to Mitchell.
Takes it out to Clark.
The 3. The Sun pull it in.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
The left wing. Griner inside.
Working on Boston.
You know, she's made up for a lack of size in the post with a lot of extra effort. She's done some serious work on the board.
Now here's Boston.
There's a screen by Clark.
Boston with it.
Griner's there. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
No stopping Aaliyah Boston. Too much strength.
Pass to Griner.
And here's Nelson Adota.
It's good.
That pick wasn't ultra effective, but hey, it got her just enough room for the score.
Now Billings. Back to Mitchell. Clark, left side. Let's go with a three. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. And she's taken 14 shots to get there.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Pass to Nelson Adota. That's good, and so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
So both teams making some changes here. Clark with it. She's got 26. Mitchell outside. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
She's covered by Clark. Pass to Nelson Adota. Takes the three.
It's hauled in by Boston.
And it's the Fever ball. Here's Billings. Now here's Mitchell. 27 points for her. Caitlin Clark with the three. Gets it to fall, and she's now 10 of 15 on the game.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
That one falls, coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
Now that's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Home and away, fans came out in droves to watch Caitlin Clark.
I mean, we've had teams move venues to increase capacity. Caitlin Clark is quite the draw. Everybody just wants a glimpse.
The Fever leading. Clark outside from past the arc, and another three for Indiana.
When she has the ball, Mitchell is always looking to find an open teammate. Head on a swivel.
Pass to Edwards.
Shoots over Billings.
That one rolling around and rims out. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Nice to see she's found her rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can see her confidence. Everything she's putting up from long range, it seems to be going down.
Pass to Edwards. Top of the key jumper, no good.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Shot by Clark, no good. And that's a foul called on Aaliyah Boston.
That's her third foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Morrow. And no good trying to get that one. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Fever ahead, up by 15. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us.
It's the fourth quarter.
And thanks again for joining us. We'll see what happens in the fourth. And it's the Fever ball. The lead is 15. And here's Cole. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound. Here's Burke. Shoots the three. They get the rebound. Here's Griner. And it's in.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Hines Allen. Here's Cunningham. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
You gotta put a body on Cunningham, because when you don't, she can really hurt you.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Fires from 14. Griner, good.
Yeah, a quick thinker. She spotted the open teammate and immediately changed out of her shot and dished the rock.
Mitchell outside. Back to Johnson. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. A step back shot. The Sun pull it in. Out to the left wing. Here's Edwards. Faked in off the glass.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
Now here's Cole. Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the three-pointers.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
The three ball. Cole with the rebound. Now Mitchell. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Offline with the three.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Here's Burke. Pass to Griner. Tries a three. And it's Cunningham with the rebound. So it's Indiana now. It's a 14-point game. Johnson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not much the D can do once she gets to the bucket.
And here's Morrow.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one good. Mitchell with it. There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Pass to Burke.
Here's Morrow.
5 on the clock. Here's Griner. Count the basket.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Now here's Cole.
Now Mitchell.
Screen by Hines Allen.
And another basket for Indiana.
She's got a lot of firepower right now. What a half she's having.
Pass to Morrow.
Inside. Here's Griner. Hines Allen pulls it in. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Mitchell outside. Takes the three. Offensive rebound, Fever. Right side, Cunningham. Lexi Hull on the wing. Drains the three-pointer.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now here's Griner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Now here's Hull. And here's Kelsey Mitchell for three. And another three for Indiana.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Pass to Burke. Edwards. Now here's Griner. Covered by Hines Allen. A nice shot by Griner.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
And here is Mitchell. And another three for Indiana.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Pass to Morrow. Here's Griner, covered by Hines Allen. Fade away. And there's another one for the Sun.
Well, Griner prefers to score her points, around the rim, but she's versatile, and she can step out and hit shots like that.
Now here's Johnson. Hines Allen can't get it to go.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Here's Edwards. And the layup falls.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Yeah, coach wants to get everybody on the same page out there and maybe change up some things as well.
Yeah, that's probably a good timeout. You might as well talk things through.
And kind of change that game plan as well.
And here's Boston. Pass to Hull. Here's Billings. Mitchell. That one drops for her.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
Pass to Griner. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Aaliyah Boston. Clark outside. Now Billings. Back to Clark. Mitchell. Back to Clark. From deep. Miller grabs the miss. Pass to Griner. Back to Miller. Fires for three. Drills the three-pointer.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Boston. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Harris. Johnson outside.
Cunningham up top.
Just 5 to shoot.
Cunningham sets a screen.
Here's Johnson. Indiana again missing. And so here's Connecticut. Pass to Burke.
And here's Morrow.
Now Griner. She's guarded by Dantas.
Here's Morrow.
Griner. She's guarded by Dantas. That one, good for 2. Now Johnson. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. Now here's Johnson. Oop, anticipated the pass, turnover. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt like they had the edge and that extra confidence.
And that'll wrap it up.
And we'll see you next game.